Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. What are we cooking today, Francesco? Oh, okay. I've just been thrown a butternut. I guess that's what we'll be cooking today. Something to do with butternut? Well, let's see what we can do. Okay, so I've preheated the oven to 180 degrees. Now I'm going to take this big butternut and let's split it in half like this. Now we're going to scoop out the seeds with a spoon. Okay, so I've cleaned out the seeds. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to coat it with some olive oil. Just put olive oil all over the butternut. There we go. Gonna put some salt. Some pepper. Here we go. Now goes into the oven for 45 minutes. I've put the butternuts in an oven dish and into the oven for 45 minutes. Okay, so while the butternut is cooking in the oven, let's prepare the filling. So let's start with an onion that I'm going to slice up, and I'm going to need some oil, some olive oil, about a spoon or two, and then a cup of rice. So let me start slicing the onions. The onion. Okay, so I've just cut up the onions, as you can see. Now I'm going to just put a nice saucepan on the stove, and I'm going to add the oil. I'm going to put the onions in the oil until it's nice and translucent. As you can see, the onion is getting nicely and translucent. While this is going, boil yourself a kettle. We're going to be filling it up with hot water after adding the rice. Okay, now that the onion is done, I'm going to take the rice. Just quickly put in the rice for a minute. Just stir and combine it with the onions. Just for a quick minute. Then I'm going to pour hot water. Just to cover it and cook for 15 minutes until the rice and onions are or well cooked. 15 minutes. So while the rice is boiling, let's make the filling for the butternut. So what you're going to need is a garlic clove, a feta cheese, got a jar of red pesto that you can get at any supermarket, parsley or fresh parsley, salt and pepper. So let's slice up the feta cheese and we're going to put it to mix together with the red pepper, parsley, salt and pepper and garlic. So slicing up small pieces the feta cheese. Going to put it in the bowl. Let's chop up the garlic. I've added the garlic in the feta cheese. Now I'm going to take the red pesto. I'm going to put about 2 spoons of that, good spoons, and then just mix in with the garlic and the feta. Put some salt. And some pepper. Yeah. Okay, rice is done. Now I'm going to add my mixture. That's the feta, the pesto, and the garlic that I combined together. I'm going to add it into with the rice. And just give it a good mix. I'm going to add some parsley. And like I said, if you've got fresh parsley, you can chop it up very fine and add it into the mixture. And now we wait for the butternuts to come out the oven, and then we mix it all together. The butternut is out of the oven, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig out about there and scoop out the butternut, and I'm going to put it in and into the pot with the rice and the feta. Okay, and this is how I've scooped the butternut, cleaned out the nice good parts and mix it with the rice, and I made a whole nice mixture filling. And now what you're going to do is you take this again and you're going to put it back nicely in the butternut, and this is your filling. It goes in like so. The smell, the garlic, the onion, the rice, the feta cheese. If you want, for those that like olives, you can even add a little bit of olive. after you've done this, you can then put it back into the oven for another 5 minutes and serve it with fish or chicken or anything you would like, or have it on its own. There we go. Filled butternut with feta and rice. Enjoy!